In this video, we'll be looking at angle bisectors and side ratios. Proportional segments are formed when an angle of a triangle is bisected. So given any triangle at all, we don't have to have anything specific. If you have one of the angles in the triangle bisected, in other words, a line segment, or in this case a ray, divides that angle into two congruent angles. If that happens, then you can set up a proportion saying that the side that makes up this angle is in a ratio to the segment that's formed, in the same way as the side that makes up this angle is to the segment that's formed. So A is to C as B is to D. Or, if you like, you can take the two sides of the angle that was bisected, in other words the A and the B, and write the ratio with that one, making sure that you take the segment in this triangle and put it with this guy. So A is to B as C is to D. Notice on both of these proportions that the cross products are the same. Here we have A times D, and here we also have A times D. And on this one, C times B, and this one also C times B. So let's look at this problem. We're asked to solve for x, and we're given a triangle, and the angle here at this vertex has been bisected. We know that because of the slashes in the arcs. And so I can set up a proportion of 10 is to x as 15 is to 12. Solving with cross multiplication, we have 15 times x is 15x, and that equals 10 times 12, or 120. Divide both sides by 15, and x is equal to, so I can divide by 3 on both. This will be 40 over 5, which is 8. So x equals 8. Now notice that I could also have set it up 10 is to 15 as, and then you have to come back over to this triangle, this little one on this side. So x is to 12. When we do our cross products here again, we get 15x equals 120, which is what I had over here. So x equals 8. Let's do another one. Okay, again we have a triangle, and we have the angle at this vertex being bisected. You can see that with the two arcs here. And so we can set up a proportion. We can do x is to 6 as, notice that x is one of the sides of the angle that's being bisected. So then I have to go back and grab the other side of the angle being bisected. So 20 is to 14. We could also have done 20 is to x as 14 is to 6. Notice both of these have the same cross product. This is 14 times x. This one is also 14 times x. So let's go ahead and solve this one. We have 14x is equal to 120. Divide both sides by 14. And x is equal to 120 over 14. Both of these are even numbers, so I can say then 60 over 7.